Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. This is going to be my review for the Housewives of Potomac. Okay, season 9, episode 3. Now, look, happy Tuesday. My sleep schedule has been completely off the past couple of days, but I am back on track. I am recording this review on Tuesday at 9:30 in the morning. I'm going to work. And I do plan to be live for real time tonight at 9 o'clock, chit chat. Because again, I haven't been live. So because I've been asleep and woke and sleep and woke is crazy. However, I hope to see whoever tonight at 9 p.m. and whatnot. Y'all know to do a few things for me to like the video, comment in the comment section. Share this video as well. You can follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, TikTok, and Twitter. Okay, I did like right at the lockup. I reviewed Reasonable Doubt, and I ain't been live since Friday. So go ahead and get into that and stuff. But we're here for this today. I had talked about this on Friday, where my planned lives will be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But since I was not live yesterday on Monday because I was asleep at 5:30 p.m. and woke up at 2:30 in the morning, I will be live tonight and then again live tomorrow and then back live on Friday. But again, usually my live days will be Monday nights, Wednesday nights, Friday nights at 9 o'clock. And then, if there's something big going on, I'll go live for that stuff again Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Let's get into the Housewives of Potomac. Look, not a lot of people watch my reviews for it because a lot of people is over the show. Okay, but y'all still watch, so that's why I still do it and whatever. This actually is a good season. It's kind of unfortunate that a lot of people have given up on the show. Their ratings aren't that bad though. There's I think in the high either 500,000 or even over to the 600,000 or whatever. So maybe people are tuning back in. I hope y'all will keep watching. I'm gonna keep reviewing it because I'm enjoying this season. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be on camera this episode because not enough y'all watch for me to feel like being on camera at 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay, but again, anyway, then look, the episode picks up right where the last one left off, with Gizelle kicking the ladies out of her event like a child. Okay, called security. I said, "Girl, what's that man?" That means security. So she called the security man over. Get them out. They can leave. They can leave. And blah, blah, bloop. Okay. Now, because it was Jazzy, Stacy, and Mia who she kicked out. And they're all like, I cannot believe this. Oh, this is horrible. Because Ashley, you told us to be here by 8. Well, yeah, but it's 8:03. They're like, girl, this is 3. Girl, shut up, Ashley. We are here at the time you asked us to be here. Now, to me, in my opinion, Gizelle is being petty. Okay? Because to me, if this event was truly about your father, you wouldn't care what time anybody showed up as long as they did what? Show up before it ended. It was a whole another hour left of the event. Okay, you can't tell me they was the last ones to get there. Okay. And we know that she later on said how she was more comedic Karen, but I'm like, you being petty and dumb, because if it was me taking the time to walk away from the person you were talking to, call security, kick them out, it was for the cameras. Okay, because we shooting a show. And if it was really about your daddy, let them come in, let them donate some money, let the awareness be raised, let money be raised. I'm not kicking anybody out who can possibly raise money for the event. No, but Gizelle is a child attention seeking lady. Okay, whatever. And Ashley, she's a pawn, a petty pawn at that. Okay, now then, was Mia walked out and Stacy walked out. Jazzy was talking to Ashley saying, you told us to be here by 8 and you put us out. Oh, that is messy. And when Ashley on said her confessional, Karen knew what she was doing. Karen was born at night, not last night. It might have been real dark because it wasn't light out back then. I said, not trying to crack an age joke saying back in the day when Karen was born, light wasn't around. Girl, ain't Michael older than that? I mean, older than Karen? You can't crack an old person joke when your husband is older than Karen. Okay? My thing is that joke don't land properly because you married somebody who's older than her. Okay, your husband is older than in a flex, my love. Okay, I'm like, oh hell for anyway. So we then the athlete, how she ran to the van because she still wanted them to donate because there was a thing where you can scan a scan code to donate money. Oh yes, if you guys still want to donate, no bitch, no ma'am. And I said, child, Jazzy, I think it's Jazzy or Jazzy, I think it's Jazzy. Jazzy closing the sprinter door. I said, yes, madam That was top tier buy girl energy. Okay, because don't put me out. Make a scene with security, but then run your little tacky ass to my sprinter van to ask me to donate money, and you won't allow me into the event. When you told me to come at 8 o'clock, and I got there. So, girl, no, bye, Ashley. Okay, go to bed. She said, go to bed with with them bags. I said, not the bags under her eyes, child. Yeah, go ahead and bop her one at a time. I like the fact that the newbies are shady. They're not just taking the BS from Gizelle or from anybody else. Jazzy and Stacy is holding their own this season. And I said, yes, ma'am. Okay. And the fact that they was like, oh, we got to raise $15,000. I said, wait a minute. Y'all had a 3 hour event. I think it was from 6 to 9. Y'all had a 3 hour event in 2 hours into said event. You had not raised 15K yet? You couldn't raise 15K into girl. Ashley, you couldn't get your husband to donate the monies? Man, get out my face. Anyway, it was a bust. Now the following day, or maybe the day after, so whatever, there's an event, not an event. Stacy invites the ladies of her house. Now Stacy again is not afraid to get her hands dirty and get them a little bit shady or whatever. So Stacy invited over Karen, Athy, and Jazzy. Now Karen had not got there yet, okay, but Athy, no, I think Jazzy got there first, and then Ashley got there, whatever. And I love the fact that both Stacy and Jazzy held the ass accountable. Like, bitch, you told us, and I say bitch respectfully, you told us to get there at 8. We got there at 8, and then you still put us out. That's some BS. Okay, that was mean and rude. And when Jazzy said, yes, you're over here at the gangsters and alcohol, I said, gangsters and alcohol, not her renaming GNA, because that's the name of the brand. I said, well, I guess y'all over there acting gangster, okay, gonna invite us and then throw us out like the gangsters y'all are, gangsters and alcohol. I said, girl, gangsters and alcohol, hilarious. Jazzy's funny. She's good, okay, because in the first thing of her closing that damn door on Athy said, bye, go to bed with them bags on your eyes and call them the event a gangsters and alcohol girl. I said, Lord Jesus. But Jazzy ain't afraid to hold them accountable. And neither is Stacy. I like it, okay. Now, eventually, Jazz did in because when Stacy walked away to go to the answer the door for Karen, Jazzy did say, I will apologize for closing the sprinter door on you or whatever. But whatever. But because my arm just hurts. Like, girl, your arm don't hurt. That door closed slowly. Okay, it closed slow. So you ain't hurt at all. I said, Ashley out there trying to say hurt. Like, oh my God, my arm was sore. You could have hurt me with her white side. Okay, not you out here trying to play white victim. Oh my God, the black girl almost hurt me, is what it came off to me. Again, girl, keep the Caucasianness at a minimum. We don't want to hear that here, okay? We all saw that door slowly, barely touch you. And my arm hurts. Girl, shut up, okay? And then Karen walked in, because at this point, Jazzy and Ash kind of like fussing. Like, oh, she's like, what the fuck is going on? I said, Karen, stop yelling. Calm down, okay? That then has Karen and Ashley going at it because again, Jazzy and Stacy has already held Ashley accountable, okay? And then Karen walks in and Ashley Okay, she wants to be question queen. Okay, queen of the questions because she feels like, well, Karen invited the girls to her event on purpose. She knew what she was doing. She's an adult and blah 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 blah. Okay, why did you invite the girls to your event, but you told Gizelle that you wasn't gonna do that? Okay, then the morning of said events, you text everybody and say, hey, y'all should come to both. Okay, that's not fair. Now Karen said, look, at the end of the day. I was going to a prestige moment in my life, and I just wanted them to share in it. Now, do I feel like Karen should not have invited the ladies? No, I don't. I feel like, look, Jazzy and Stacy, as well as Wendy, and everybody wanted to do both. They both wanted to do both. Now, was Karen's timing off? Absolutely. Could Karen have said from the beginning, I want someone there for me too? She could have. But I don't think her giving people the option to attend both events was a big issue. I think the issue may have been Gizelle and Ashley knew their event was born in some bullshit. And I don't mean that in any way derogatory in respect to her father and the brain tumor organization. But to me, if that's what the event was fully about, the ladies coming later wouldn't have been a big deal because it would have been all about what the event was for. Girl, we barely, where we donate at? Okay, what's the charity name? Where can I send my little $2? I don't know. So again, Karen point and saying, I just thought they can come celebrate me too. Okay, they can go to both events. What you want me? What you want me to do? Okay, I just wanted them to share in both. Okay, and after all, at my birthday brunch event, y'all was up here interrogating me about a goddamn DUI that I can't even discuss. I just wanted some support too. Okay. And then said, well, you was at the little brunch thing deflecting from the questions. And Karen said, bullshit, bitch. Okay, because when Mike was around grabbing asses, okay, grabbing all the asses around here, you was always saying, I can't discuss it. I can't. And that's true. They do the little flashback. We see every time it came up as he was not answering any questions regarding Michael's lawsuit with the ass rep. Even when Michael was suing Candace, she then said, I can't comment. Why? Because it's an ongoing lawsuit. Candace did not even discuss it. Why? Because it was an ongoing lawsuit. And that's the issue for me with these ladies. It's like, do y'all not get it's an ongoing lawsuit? Like it's and I'm not saying that Karen does not need to to answer for her decisions, but she has to answer for that in court. And then once she's either sentenced, let off, or whatever it may be, then on this show, y'all get in her ass. Okay, once the judge gets her judgment, then y'all can judge her because at that point she won't be able to deflect. But she won't have the defense notion of saying I can't discuss it because it's in court. No, it ain't, Karen. She's not deflecting right now. She's following the direction of her lawyer, which is smart. Okay, any good boy would say, "Look, I don't care if it's a jaywalking ticket. Do not discuss the shit on the thing." Okay, I'm leaving that be anyway. But I said she was right in saying how Ashley was always deflected and not answering questions about Michael's lawsuit and how she felt about her husband and his lawsuits of grabbing men's asses. Okay, I'm leaving that be. And when she said, I could have Ashley, I could have died. Okay, I could have died. And Ashley said, you also could have killed someone. You could have killed somebody, which is absolutely true. And that's the get you got to for me. I don't think Karen is like to get off. I don't think it's not a serious situation. I feel like Karen just can't say shit so that she don't get in more trouble. That's just smart. She could have killed someone or killed her damn self. So that is a serious thing, but you don't want to help the people send you to prison. Now Karen ain't gonna get jail time. If Karen, the most they're gonna probably restrict her driving privileges and give her like a year's probation. I don't see Karen going to jail, even though it's her second DUI. I do not see her going to jail because neither time was anyone hurt. I think usually if somebody goes to jail, it's because they keep doing things that people keep getting hurt. Now, if she gets a third DUI, oh, she going to prison. Absolutely. If she gets another one, Karen is going to. But I don't think on a second one, she gonna do jail time. But she gonna probably get some probation anyway. Karen did say, "Look, I am grateful that not only was I not hurt, but nobody else hurt either." Okay, but your ass knew you gave me Uber coupons that you was being shady as fuck, heifer. Okay, I should have told you taking back for a refund and pay to get them human acorns. I said human acorns, not Ashley bunions. And child, when Stacy said, and here's Ashley's bunions. When Stacy, girl, did you not tell that girl, get your goddamn feet off my counter? When Ashley put her feet up with her shoes on, her leg up on the counter to point at her bunions, I said, bitch, if you ever in your life feel the notion to lift your feet up and put your feet on my counter, I'm gonna cut your leg off. Okay, get your foot, leg, and shoe off that lady counter. What is wrong with you? Okay, but Stacey said, here's her bunions. Okay, Ashley's a beautiful woman from the top to the ankles. I said, not girl, because at the at the ankles. Anyway, it was funny to me. You hear me? So they had that back and forth or whatever, and then they all agree at the end of the day they'll move forward or whatever. But Gizelle owes everyone an apology for kicking them out. I said they sure do. That she sure does. Okay. Look, we have a little quick thing at Wendy house. Is Wendy gonna be boring this season? I'm just asking. I mean, it may come. We're only 3 episodes in, but then when you have some mama cooking or whatever, we don't really care. She brings up how they're going on a little girl trip to North Carolina because Mia has invited everyone to a trip to North Carolina because she's from there. Okay, it will also be Wendy's birthday. So they'll do some kind of little birthday celebration for her turning 40 while she's there. We seen that 5 days ago at an event they had that no one else saw because they didn't air it. Was when Mia invited all the women. I'm like, what happened? What they go? You know what I'm saying? It's weird to me when we see these flashback scenes of what they filmed and it didn't air. Was it? I was like, who event was it? Who had an event? And they said boring. Anyway, so when did they mention her Eddie's, I think Eddie's dad like called her or something or contacted her and wished her a happy, I think maybe a happy Mother's Day or whatever. Either happy, was the happy Mother's Day? I don't know. Wished her a happy something. Okay. And so she said, because of that, she said, I'm thinking about inviting them to my 40th birthday party. Now, our mama said, "Oh, that's okay, that's fine." You know what I'm saying? I'm all about peace. There will always be, the grandparents to the kids, so it's fine and whatnot. Now, Wendy mama then say, no, Wendy said, like, my mom and Eddie mom were friends for years. You know what I'm saying? But they fell out. However, they fell out, but me and Eddie fell in love and got married. Okay. And so this whole time or whatever, they're not cool no more. And it's been, we got married 14 years ago. She brought up how the last time her mom saw Eddie's mom was at one of their sons' baptism. The mama then said, "Yeah, Eddie mom was there, and I went to hug her, and she didn't want no hug me. She pushed me away, and so I told her at that point in time, God will judge you." I said, "Not, but not never, child. God like leave me out of it. I mean, God will judge." I'm like, you can't be. Maybe if we beefed out, bitch, don't hug me. Don't hug me. God know we beefed out. He know already. Okay. Anyway, the mom said, "Look, invited to the party. I would never try to hug her again. But if she comes to me, it's gonna be a showdown." I said, "Not a showdown." Wendy mama seems petty. Okay. I mean, she do. But some people is petty for no reason or for all the reasons or whatever. But she's also, I mean, she's a bit funny. You know, um, Wendy's gorgeous. I feel like we don't see her natural features enough to really understand she's gorgeous. Okay. Anyway, that was all at Wendy House. We then had a little short scene with Kierna, who's, I think she's a flute holder this season. And, her at her main house, because Kierna has a boyfriend. They've been dating for, I think, maybe 2 years. She's now moved into his house. They're building the house together in real time. The house has been built, but at that point in time, it had not been built yet. Um, and so they're, cohabitating. And this, what I'm gonna say this, I do not like that Kieran keeps saying this thirsty for a ring thing. Okay, she's saying, I'm not a thirsty for a ring kind of girl. Okay, I'm happy we sharing a house or whatever. We sharing space together like a family, and a ring will come later. But I am not this thirsty for a ring girl. You can say all you want that you're not thirsty for a ring, but sometimes all a ring is commitment. So even though you may not be thirsty for a ring, if you were thirsty to live with him, ma'am, what's the difference? You still want something to show a commitment, and that's not a thirsty thing. That's not a thing that someone should be ashamed of. So I don't like the fact that you keep throwing this thirsty for a ring girl, because, ma'am, then be single. You know what I'm saying? Were you thirsty to live with him? Because if you're thirsty to live with him, what's the difference? It's the difference is you don't have a ring. Okay, but you got a house key. Anyway, so she brings up how Greg will, I mean, he's divorced. Okay, he has three daughters. How she's the first woman that his kids met after the divorce. How she loves his kids and she's happy they are now in this family lifestyle, and and all this shit. And again, I'm not. I think she's a cool girl or whatever. But I just did because she kept saying that I'm not thirsty for a ring. I'm like, yeah, but you were thirsty to live with him. So it's no difference than a woman dating a man who wants a ring versus a woman dating a man who wants to live with him. Girl, stop it. Okay. Now the mom was like, first of all, the mom, twins. You hear me? Both gorgeous women with nice weaves. The mama asked her, so what's the road to marriage looking like for you right now? Mom, I'm not thirsty for a ring, Mom, I know that. No one said you were thirsty, okay? You are a confident woman, waiting for the right man, and it's family and God and then money. I said, look, girl. Anyway, that's all we got of Kieran. Again, I like her. However, Kieran, if you say thirsty for a ring again, I want you fired. Nah, I'm just saying, it aggravates me. We see a quick scene with Gizelle at the house. The girls go to prom. Jamal is there. Child, Jamal said, I'll show up now because we got a couple. Now, she said how, like, her good friend, her hairstylist or whatever, the gay guy, she said, I met him through Jamal. And when me and Jamal divorced, I got the daughters and I also got the gay best friend. Okay. Which is kind of cute. Now, Gizelle does say, how once she got home and stuff or whatever, she realized that she wasn't even mad at the ladies or whatever. She's really mad at Karen. So she really owes the ladies an apology for throwing them out and being pissed off. When her issue wasn't even with them, it was with Karen. And her and Karen would have to have a full-fledged conversation. Okay. Now, between Gizelle and Jamal, they discussed, he's in town to see the girls off, how great the girls looked, how the girls have a curfew. The one twin does not like to hang out. The other twin does. So the curfew is gonna be 12:30 p.m. I'm sorry, 12:30 a.m. and whatnot. Gizelle does admit that she does know that at that point in time that Jamal had a girlfriend. Okay. And I don't care how many girlfriends he has. Okay. At the end of the day, he will always be the father to my three daughters. I said, well, girl, your three and all the other ones. Anyway, but her point was, no matter who he's dating, he will always be the girl's dad. And that's great. Now, we also know that Jamal and the girlfriend is now his fiance. He's engaged to that girl now. So, the girls will have a new stepmom. Gizelle also brings up how once the girls go to college, but the older girls are already in college. The youngest two, will be going, shortly out, honestly, because they're seniors in high school now. And how she's like, I know that once, all the girls are gone to college, how my life is going to change because they are my day-to-day life. And so with them being gone, my life will change. Girl, maybe you, I don't know. I guess so. We then see Mia and Ink. So Mia introduced each other. The fact they showed Mia and Ink's prom picture, and I said, I don't even recognize either of them. It's so weird. Because I feel like when I look at my prom pictures or whatever, I think I still look the same. my face ain't changed much or whatever. And but I was like had someone has put up that picture and say, guess who? I would have not guessed it. I would not have known. Okay. But Mia introduces us to Ink, but even though she's somebody else's wife, they were high school sweethearts and whatnot. And I said, child, to me, Mia looked better back then. Whatever work Mia had done on her lips, her nose, her cheeks, just her face, she does look different. I think Mia was more beautiful before her face surgery or whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just look different. Anyway, Lord Jesus. I'll be forgetting my alarm be going off so loudly in the morning times. But Mia brings up how, when Ink is in town, they go on staycations, okay? Because it's her, him, and the kids. Don't Mia have 3 kids and not just 2? Does her oldest son not live with them anymore? Is he with the other daddy? I don't know. Don't she have 3 children? Am I tripping? I could always be, but you know what I'm saying? But Mia, Ink, and the 2 kids are with them on this staycation because she said when Gordon is in town, that girl, no, when Ink is in town, they go away because Gordon like to pop up, okay? And so because he lives in the building. So he'll pop up for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, whatever. And so this is a way for them to have some one-on-one time and not have to be like, oh, where's is Gordon gonna pop? We can, maybe they can do it. They can have 6, and more 6. And then, they ain't gotta worry about Gordon hearing it. I think she probably think Gordon be outside somewhere listening. Okay. And I'm like, oh, is he listening? Maybe not. Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, but they had a little house on the hill. Now we then see that while they're having their vacation, Jacqueline gets there. Now Jacqueline pops up with her 2 kids or her two daughters, and they're like, hey, hi, the kids are playing around or whatever, and they are going to come together because Jacqueline's ex-husband / baby daddy is his birthday, and so they're having, I guess, a birthday celebration together. But Ink doesn't know Jacqueline's husband. Okay, even though they were together for like 14 years, Jacqueline and Ink and they don't know each other. And I'm like, but I feel like why don't they? Anyway, um, it was weird to me. It was a weird scene to me. Okay, now Jacqueline then brought up how back in the day, okay, when Mia and Ink broke up, that Ink kept hitting her up, okay, asking her out on dates. And I said, girl, Ink wanted you too. Well, I mean, sometimes dudes be messy or whatever. I said, but why bring that up now? That was a bit weird. Wait, Cardi B. What was that?
That's suspicious.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's weird.
Because why was Ink contacting Jackie? What was going on anyway? So her baby daddy, ex-husband, co-parenting partner, Peter get there. And I was like, child, what is going on? I was confused. I said, oh, okay, so Jacqueline and Mia are trying to produce a fake storyline because we don't care about Jackie baby daddy, who she not with no more. Why is he around here? Why are y'all trying to have us feel like, oh, this is a new girl? Why Jacqueline here? For what? We don't want Ink here. We don't want Jacqueline here. We don't need Peter. We had one too many Peters, and we don't need it. Not today. Is his name Peter? I call him Peter. And maybe it's another Pete. Is it Paul? Child, I don't know. Anyway, so they then sit down and try to chit chat or whatever with me, Jackie. Like, well, how's things going with Gordon? What's going on with Gordon? You know what I'm saying? Me, so you girl, he be popping up. He had a hang there one time. He wanted me to clip. At one point he forgot his little coffee mug. And Peter said, look, at the end of the day, Gordon is probably having a hard time because he's no longer in the house with his kids. It's probably an adjustment for him. Plus, he's old. Okay. And so he's even the best thing to do was try to stay positive. And I said, okay, I didn't care. And then I'm like, So y'all want me to believe that y'all having a staycation to celebrate Peter's birthday. Y'all around here shout, drinking. I'm like, who watching the kids? If all the adults are downstairs drinking and the kids upstairs, girl, who gonna drive home? I don't look. I don't believe in when I was growing up, like my parents or my mama don't drink, but my like they didn't really drink with us around. Not when we was younger. We would have like a sitter. It was weird. I don't know. A part of me felt like y'all want to have this turn up, this drink, woo, drinks, and the little 5-year-olds, 8-year-olds upstairs, like the iPad don't work. Okay, girl. Anyway, it was a forced scene, and I didn't need it. Okay, and I was like,
Nigga.
it was just boring, you know? And I'm like, I think just Gordon not really want to film scenes. And so Mia trying to make fetch happen with Ink. We don't know Ink. I am still Team Gordon. Okay, then we see at the house later on, back at the house later on, with Ink and Mia from the scenes or whatever, back at her regular apartment. She brings up how I've moved 4 times in 4 years. I say, damn, 4 times? You moved every year? And that doesn't even mean that she moved once. Girl, 4 times. That is too many boxes. And she said, but I'm content now here in this apartment. Okay, it's my little corner cove or whatever. The kids is happy because I'm more happy. And so we here, and this is what it is. Okay, and Gordon stay down the street. Well, not downstairs. Girl, he in the building. Okay. I'm assuming he isn't on the same floor. Maybe he's a floor down or whatever. But again, we content being around here, okay? And they bring up her little trip to North Carolina. And when Ink said, "Oh, was Auntie coming?" I said, "Bitch, it was Auntie." And he was talking about I said, Gizelle, girl, the fact that Ink has nicknames for the ladies, he want to be Peter Thomas. He want to be involved. No, sir, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. But calling her auntie, I mean, it was a little bit funny, but whatever. So, no. We're fine now. You know, she's coming as well. You know, we talked. She apologized. And we see a flashback scene of Gizelle talking to me and apologized for kicking her out. I said, oh, so that was 2 scenes of filming going on that did not air. I'm like, why y'all not showing Gizelle saying sorry? I mean, they showed her say it, but I mean, why didn't we see the whole thing? Okay. Anyway, he then asked, well, how's Karen doing? I thought, oh, he's a gossiper. Oh, okay, cool. We said, you know, Karen has a court now. Karen, they then start whispering. I said, why y'all whispering? She has a court date, you know, and they're whispering back, oh, it's the court date. Why are we whispering? Because it's a secret. And I'm like, it ain't a secret. It really isn't, okay? I'm amazing because it's embarrassing for Karen. I was like, I don't, girl, okay. You know what's embarrassing? Being on a show on your ex-husband, well, no, current husband, and you were discussing who the daddy is for the kid because your boyfriend wants attention. Because you can't tell me that Ink saying he think they son is his wasn't for attention. Now, yes, we know that Gordon brought it to the TV or whatever, but it came from him. You know, that's embarrassing. Making your child question who their daddy is because your boyfriend wants attention. That's embarrassing. Okay. Anyway, so me and then say I looked up the case. Okay, and it's in criminal court. I said, okay, you do know a DUI is a criminal offense. So why are you shocked that it's in the criminal court? Okay, that's the whole point. I think Karen keeps saying it's an ongoing case, and the DUI is it ain't civil. So it's me and stupid. Me and made it be stupid. Anyway, me and then say no, because Ink then said, are y'all gonna like go to her court case like and like support her? And me and then said, maybe I can get a free Karen sign. I said, girl, we don't need no free Karen sign. Don't do it. Leave it alone. Again, look, I'm not saying Karen don't deserve to be addressed, but I still feel like why y'all acting like that lady's supposed to admit she did wrong on TV while she trying to beat the case? I'm girl, this dumb. But then see a little scene with Stacy. Girl, we see TJ, Stacy, and this man named TJ. That's her friend that she kind of dating or whatever. They've been talking for a few months. That man do not want to have sex until he's married, okay, and stuff and whatnot. and they at the gym working out. Okay, her little friend. I said, Stacy, that man don't want to have sex with you. Now, I'm not gonna say he may not want to have sex with no woman, but a part of me feel like something ain't right. I don't know what ain't right, but something ain't. The water ain't clean. The water may be lemonade. It may be some sugar in the water. I don't know. Okay. Because she asked that man on a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you want to sleep with me? And he said the letter K, meaning 0. I said, and this is the issue I have with that, and why I said that man do not want to have sex with her, because even if he wants to wait until marriage, that don't mean he don't want you. Okay, because a person can still want you and not do it to you, but they still want you. If their thing is, I want to wait, I'm married, cool, but you still should want to fuck me. You still should want this cooch, okay? And for him to say the letter K, I said 0. She said, well, don't say it like that. He said, I'm not going to sleep with you. I was like, girl, child, not today. Not production asked her in her confessional, is he a virgin? Has he never fucked before? And she said, no, he's been intimate with other partners, but he doesn't want to have sex with a woman unless she's his wife. And I said, so was he fucking men? Because when someone says he has been intimate with other partners, when someone don't say yes, he has had sex before, but he is now choosing to not have sex until he's married. But when her exact words were to them asking if he's a virgin was no. He's been intimate with other partners, but doesn't want to have sex with a woman unless she's his wife. And I said, I'm worried what's going on. But she said he's worth the wait. Hey, she said that man is worth the. I said, if you say so. Now he then asked her, we know how you handling things, how's the divorce going, okay, and how things progressing, But she didn't really want to discuss. I don't really want to talk about that. Like when I'm with you, I just want to relax. I don't want to talk about this, this hard stuff, whatever. And he said, what do you mean? Like, but what's going on? And she's like, I'm trying to, she's like, I'm separating and divorcing into a person in a life I've had with someone for 14 years. So it's taking some time. Like, I just need time to, like, to process this change. And when he said, she also said that she's trying to be respectful to, the person she was with. She wants to be respectful to all involved. And when he said, look, I just need to do things right. And I just want to be sure that it's a start and a finish. And when he said that, I said, okay, I think his point is, I think Stacy's saying, he wants whatever. Stacy's saying like he's had sex with people and wants. I think his point is, I am not going to have sex with a woman who's not only not my wife, she's still someone else's wife. So I think in that part, I get it. If him saying, I'm not gonna have sex with you. Why? Because you're still married. Not only that, you've been going through the divorce for a year or a separation for a year or whatever. And so I'm not trying to fully start something if you haven't finished your marriage. That's smart. So I don't think he's gay. Okay. When he said I want to be sure is a start and a finish. I think his point could be, I like you, but I can't be with you like that because you are still married. You're still going through divorce. We're not married, so I don't want to put my penis in you. And you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give him that. Okay, could he be gay? Anything's possible. Anything's possible. But I do feel like, I always said I don't mind people who are married but actively divorcing, dating someone else. But you have to be trying to actively get out of the marriage and not trying to figure out a way to politely uncouple that takes more time, and then the other person you're with don't know where they stand. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I want a divorce. We're divorcing. It'll be done in about 6 months. Not, I don't want to discuss it. No. Well, ma'am, then we ain't fucking. Not today, not ever. We then see a little dinner scene. Look, what's that? Was maybe a late, but it was like dinner. Okay. Gizelle, Ashley, Wendy, Jazzy, and Stacy. They all meet up because Janelle, Gizelle wanted to say sorry for putting out the ladies and stuff. Now Wendy wasn't there, but Wendy didn't care. Because she wasn't there. But she wouldn't have child Wendy would not have if if Wendy would have went and got kicked out, I think it would have got worse. Because her and Gizelle are just now on better terms. So that could have got messy. Okay. But Gizelle says to us how she's trying her best to let Stacy and Jazzy get to know her without Karen. Because she's like they don't know Karen's, her tricks. You know what I'm saying? And when Karen's back is up against the wall, like she does things to make it to get folks on her side. So I want them to see me for me and not me through Karen's eyes. And I'm like, I think they see you for you. Okay, so Jazzy gets there. She's like, hey, we hugging? Oh, I'm happy you were very gracious this time and welcome me this time. Okay, but last time it was different. Okay, and I'm bullshit. Oh, what? I'm sorry. I was really mad at Karen. I took it on y'all, and I should not have. So I do apologize for throwing you all out. She flat out said, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it. I was projecting my issues with Karen onto y'all, and so I'm sorry. And both Jazzy and Stacy accept her apology. Okay, but I like that Stacy said, "Look, at the end of the day, we were just trying to support everybody." I'm saying, but your reaction was crazy and whatnot. But thank you for saying sorry, okay? And then when he gets there, and she's like, "Oh my God, Gizelle said sorry." Child, has hell frozen over it? It must have, okay? And then Gizelle gets out, well, you, Stacy, I know that you're married, you have 2 children. I said, girl, you wrong. Just wrong. She's like, no, I have 1 daughter. Like, I'm going through divorce or whatever after 16 years, you know what I'm saying? Because we just lost each other, over the years. So we're just divorcing. And then Gizelle goes into this whole, do you want the divorce? I mean, because like, when I went through my divorce, I got you like you sound like you're upset. You know what I'm saying? When I went through my divorce, I was happy. And I said, well, because Jamal was an embarrassment. Jamal was cheating on you. Jamal had babies, allegedly had babies on you. So why would you be sad if that was ending? Because it was already a fucked up situation. And she said, I was happy when I got divorced. And they said, I would never be happy about a divorce because you're a human and Gizelle is a troll. Okay. Ashley said, well, oh, girl, no, Stacy, girl, she got a little friend. And she said, oh, this bitch is happy telling my business. Okay. Stacy was not happy about Abby. But you know what, Stacy? You should watch the show. You cannot trust her. You cannot trust Ashley. And anything you say most times gets spread around. And so she wasn't happy with it or whatever. Okay. I have spent time with you, talking to you about my family and my divorce, whatever. You come here, open your charcuterie and drink and just tell my business. Okay. Look, I am cautious because in my life, the mental well-being of my daughter is what matters the most, okay? And I'm not ashamed of having a friend. However, I don't like the way you brought it to the table. Now, I think, look, I feel like she don't want it to be so blasé that she has a friend. Um, I guess for her daughter, not me, because again, she could feel like remember, her daughter doesn't know they're divorcing. I mean, don't think your daughter watched the show either. You know what I'm saying? I guess her point could have been, let me discuss who I want to know. I have a little friend. And like, I just thought it was, because it's a friend. I'm like, you knew what you were doing. But again, Ashley is messy. And people checking Ashley all day. Karen checking her. Jazz checking her. Stay check her. Because Ashley always goes unchecked. And I like that this season, it's like we got 3 Candaces who was holding Ashley's feet to the fire. Okay. Now look, I know some of y'all miss Candace. I know. I get it. She's missed. However, this season still feels new and a bit fresh because of the newness. Even Wendy feels a bit newness this season. And it's because they got rid of Candace, which was her good friend, and they got rid of Robin. Okay, so I think to me Gizelle had to step her game up, and and Wendy has to like kind of also be different too because they don't have their partner anymore. Anyway, We then see the ladies leaving for a trip to North Carolina, whatever. Stacy's gonna drive because she doesn't fly. I think she said Stacy's a relative of hers died, like flying. So the same month that person died, she doesn't fly out of respect for them losing their life, and so she's gonna meet them there driving. We see when they get there, we see Karen and Mia in the car together talking or whatever. And Mia is, being Mia, being messy, whatever, messy as Mia. Hey, Karen, how you doing? Oh, it's just a lot going on right now. Okay, my back is against the wall, but I can't speak on things because it's an ongoing legal matter, and whatnot. Okay, and she said, but Karen, it's on the internet. Okay, and she said, well, I know. Okay, but however, look, at the end of the day, a lot is going on. A lot of people depend on me. I'm always there for everyone else, so it's a lot. Oh, so you were distracted. She said, I can't. So I am not about to incriminate myself, okay? It's a lot. That's it, okay? And if it's on the internet, then read that shit, okay? Mia is saying, I just want Karen to know as a friend that I'm there for her, okay? But she has to admit what she did. And I was like, girl, bye. This is my issue with Mia and anybody else. I am never going to ask my friend to admit the shit on camera that could send them to jail. If Karen had hurt somebody else, I would say absolutely she needs to address that she hurt somebody else. Karen only hurt herself. And I am 100% aware that it could have been worse. And I'm not negating that. Nobody should be drunk and they should not be driving while drunk and any of that. However, at this point with this situation, she did not hurt anybody else. She did not even really hurt herself. Okay. But she's still trying to fight it to avoid, getting into more trouble. I would not ask my friend to admit to nothing on camera. Drinking and driving is wrong. Karen don't need to drive no more. Karen needs an Uber, all the time. However, come on, my Lord, text you early. Karen needs to be judged by a jury, the judge, not by her friend. So Mia saying Karen needs to admit what she did, not right now, not at all. I would not ask my friend, hey, admit what you did on camera for the ratings. No, bitch. Now, again, once Karen has been judged and sentenced, and then, yes, hold her feet to fire. But I'm not asking a friend of mine, hey, why don't you admit that you were drunk driving on camera because that's the first step. No, it's not. And even if that would be something me and her will discuss off the show. It's a difference. And that's how messy as Mia. Messy as Mia. Again, once Karen is handled in the courts, then yes. Yes. I always say anytime, because it's not as if Karen had not. We know what happened. We know Karen had some drinks and was behind the wheel. That part we know. Karen has said that she's happy she wasn't hurt and no one else was hurt. That's great. She's acknowledged enough that she can say that without getting in more trouble. But again, once she's sentenced or whatever like that, then she can say more. I saw folks comparing her to Shannon Bedore from OC. I saw folks comparing her to Erica Jane on Beverly Hills. I said, well, first of all, people felt like Erica Jane knew what Time did because of the money issues. Period. People wanted Erica Jane to just admit it was bad that if her husband stole money, if he stole money from the victim, of course that's wrong. But I can't say what he did. And with Shannon Bedore, I believe when the filming had happened, that case had wrapped up. They weren't in an active case. I'm like, child, can't be drinking. Keep her ass at home. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go and get ready for work. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Y'all know, follow me on social media and stuff. I plan to be live tonight at 9 p.m. It's currently 10:24 in the morning, so I'm gonna put this up probably around noon, and so we shall see. Y'all know it's always other content up on my channel, so go watch that. And again, I am live on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I'm gonna be live tonight because I was not live yesterday because I was asleep. But I love you all. I gotta go. Bye.